Citizens' army they're talking about now. They talked about conscription, it's everywhere in the press, isn't it? They're pushing this now, you know, pushing it onto you and me. It's everywhere on the news channels and in newspapers, not mainstream media. We need a name for them. I don't know. They're certainly not informative, are they? And they push a narrative, trying to scare people. We all need to be prepared. So a citizens' army, what's that? People based in Great Britain, trained, maybe. I'll have some of that, urban warfare and that. We're probably going to need some training like that, aren't we? All the ex-squaddies in this country, are they going to go and fight? They're going to sign back up and fight for NATO in Ukraine and the like against Russia. You know, Russia now, it's Russia this, Russia that, Putin this, Russia's going to invade Poland, Finland. Russia might try and take Europe. NATO prodding the bear that is Russia. Constantly. NATO has broke agreements. Yeah, combined forces. They're encroaching on Russia now. All of them are at it. The Americans, in order to prevent war, we need to go to war. What the actual fuck is that silly, pardon my French, cow on about? If you're American, you'll know who I'm talking about. In order to prevent war, we need to go to war. Warmongers everywhere. Middle East conflict. That's not getting sorted out, is it? But yeah, squaddies. Not a one will sign back up. Not a one. They've had nothing. What they will do though is they'll fight on the doorsteps for their homes and their families and their friends. So yeah, I don't mind you training me in urban warfare. What about increasing our army? Conscription, like I've said, they don't want it. You don't want people volunteering. They're not going to be the same. Not the same professional standards or attitudes, are they? So where do we get more soldiers? I'm just going to show you the scenery up here because I'm a million miles away from this old colliery pit site. This beautiful. I'm up here with main man Stephen, and like I say, it's cool, a little breeze, but it's peaceful. It's not like the cold, harsh reality of sleeping on the streets of Great Britain. Because what have we got? 10,000 soldiers, ex-soldiers, discarded, fought for this country, false wars, you know, in the Middle East, weapons of mass destruction. Anyone? I remember that one, weapons of mass destruction. We went to war for that, didn't we? They didn't find no weapons, but we had a war. Lads and lasses, fucked in head, discarded. They came home from war, like my uncles did, who I thought were all very strange, in the whistle and flutes, suits, Sunday best all the time. My Uncle Henry always looked like he got tears in his eyes, like he was crying. Probably was, he was in 8th Army in fighting Rommel. Always looked like he was crying, he probably was. You know, they were all strange, my uncles. Very, very strange. My Uncle Vic was deaf. Worked on a Bofors gun. Deaf as a post. You know, as a young person talk to him. Sorry? What? Eh? Deaf as a post. All very, very strange men. It weren't till I were in my teens, and they were all gone, that I realised what they'd been through. On the streets of Britain now, 6,000 to 10,000 lads and lasses, ex-squaddies just left. Come home, break up of family units, you know, no one understands, PTSD, not enough services, not enough facilities. Yeah, wouldn't cost no to feed them, put them in a warm hotel, would it? But that's not happening, is it? There's going to be no hotel soon. We can go to war, talk all this shit, but you can't stop a few boats coming across the channel. Hey? What a sad state. I think there's about 3,500 military charities. 3,500. If everyone adopted 3 squaddies, every one of them charities, there'd be no squaddies on the streets, would they? See, a charity, that's another fucking joke, isn't it? Growing up, me stupidly thought, charity, right, I give some money, £1, and that goes to a good cause. No. Be lucky if your 10th goes a good cause. The rest of it goes in pockets of people who run charities, doesn't it? I remember 6th form at school, just before I got kicked out, we had somebody from Oxfam come to give a talk. He got a very nice car, a new car. So I asked in the class, who paid this guy's wages? My teacher, divinity teacher, said I was rude and kicked me out of the class. I just wanted to know who paid his wages. You know, got a nice suit on and that, working for this charity, Oxfam, got a nice car. Yeah, it's all a big fucking con. What about a penal battalion? Hitler had penal battalions, didn't he? Let all the prisoners out. I don't know whether they did that in Ukraine. Did they do that in Ukraine? Someone will know. Met a lot of ex-squaddies in prison. In for real serious things as well, like vagrancy, being homeless, petty theft and the like. Fucked up, absolutely fucked up. All of them. Screwed, living on the streets. Look what's happening in America. I'm going to do a couple of videos. We've got some new American followers and viewers. America's fucked up at the minute. That place is being invaded. Is it not? Importing third world conflict and violence. Economic migrants. No system, no country can support indefinitely people coming to your country who aren't going to work, who are there for benefits and the like. It's harsh reality. People don't like that, do they? It'd be nice if we could feed the world. We probably could. Yeah? I'm sure if the World Economic Forum and globalists put their heads together, they could feed everybody. There'd be no starvation and there'd be no wars. But it doesn't satisfy their agenda, does it? Again, a million miles from it up here. A million miles. It's going to be cold tonight. 6,000 to 10,000 squaddies on the streets. 300,000 people in this country on the streets. More young people than ever. More women. Boats daily crossing the channel, put in warmer hotels, no bills to pay, no food to buy, and they complain. They complain that they want houses and the Home Office isn't doing enough. What a sad fucking state this world is right now. But I'm hopeful, I'm hopeful Great Britain can become great again. I'm hopeful the world can sort itself out. The revolt has started, farmers and the like. Me, it's just frustration. I'm up here now, I look after my family, try and look after my friends, trying to help as many people as I can. Thanks for your continued support. Just spare a thought, 300,000 on our streets, and people being put in hotels with no food bills, no bills to pay, looked after. It makes me sick. It really does make me sick. Thanks for your Thanks for coming. Parting shot as always, Stephen. I'll see you.